Bell rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Hello, I'm the senior trader at the Forex Super Model, and this is the data cycle review for Monday the 7th of the 6th to Friday the 11th of the 6th, 2021. Basically, it's our version of the economic calendar. We've modelled Tier 1 and Tier 2 data and formularised it, and these are the results. So let's make a start then. So we've got T1 for Tier 1, T2 for Tier 2. We've got all of April, all of May, and we've got the 31st of the 5th to the 11th of the 6th, which is basically the first two trading weeks of June. So that's where we are. So right, China then. T1, Tier 1, plus 7, minus 3, minus 1. T2, minus 2, plus 4, minus 3. The dollar, Tier 1, plus 10, minus 5, plus 9. Tier 2, plus 3, plus 39, plus 25. We'll rattle through these and then we'll do the analysis at the end. So we'll start these as we write them up, so don't go away. Right, welcome back. We've got Germany as a country, EUR as the block of 27 nations. Right, Germany then, Tier 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 3. Tier 2, minus 5, plus 4, minus 1. EUR is the 27 nation block. Tier 1, plus 3, minus 1, plus 5. Tier 2, plus 9, plus 1, 0. Right, we're back again. Yen, JPY, GBP, pound. Yen then, Tier 1, plus 2, minus 1, plus 1. Tier 2, plus 16, 0, plus 5. GBP, pound. Tier 1, plus 5, plus 5, 0. Tier 1. Tier 2, plus 21, plus 31, minus 6. Stop it there, do the next two. Right, back again. CAD, Canadian dollar, AUD, Australian dollar. CAD then, Tier 1, plus 4, plus 3, minus 2. Tier 2, plus 8, plus 5, 0. AUD, Tier 1, minus 2, minus 3, plus 2. Tier 2, plus 10, plus 1, plus 8. Last two coming up. Right, last two then. NZD, New Zealand dollar, CHF, Swiss franc, chuff. Right, NZD then, Tier 1, plus 1, plus 3, 0. Tier 2, minus 5, minus 2, 0. Swiss franc, 0, 0, 0, Tier 1, Tier 2, plus 8, plus 6, plus 2. Right, stop it there and do the analysis. Right, welcome back. Okay, so let's just remind yourselves what the weekly flows were. So for the same period, the 7th to the 11th, basically the euro was the opposed negative driver at minus 110. Front and back door flows mainly going into the dollar at plus 104, into the yen at plus 81, and the pound was the negative rock at minus 75. So basically you had euro weakness driving the market. You had the bulk of those opposing positive flows going into the dollar, into the yen, and the pound was on the weak side as the negative rock. So okay, so let's just summarize the data cycles. Then China's sort of basically not firing at the moment. It's got a negative data cycle. The dollar is the complete opposite. It's got a very positive data cycle. Germany is a bit soft at the moment as well, and the eurozone is neutral to positive. So not bad for the eurozone as a whole. The yen is reasonably positive. The pound is, having been very positive, is now showing a little bit of weakness in the data cycle. The CAD is neutral to soft on the data cycle. Bear in mind that the oil prices are steaming at the moment. AUD is positive on the data cycle, and the NZD is neutral, and the Swiss franc is neutral to positive. Okay, so that's where we are then. What have we got coming up then? So how are we going to box this in? What can we say about the macroeconomic environment? Well, we can say that we've got if you look at the dollar, and you've got Wednesday coming up, you've got the Fed rates decision, You've got a very strong data cycle in the dollar. We've had a bounce on Friday, the 11th. So the dollar index has basically bounced off the lows. So we've had sort of increasingly positive and consistent dollar data, albeit that a lot of it is off the back of stimulus and printing. So bear that in mind. Right. What else have we got? We've had basically, if you look at our trades, we're short the USD, dollar against the euro, the pound, and the AUD, and we're short the NZD against the euro, the pound, the CAD, and the AUD. Now, the AUD is in play early next week with the Reserve Bank of Australia minutes. And we're likely to see a resurgent AUD, in our opinion. So we think the AUD is on the up. The dollar may well continue as we feed into Wednesday. They're likely to bounce the dollar because simply because of the positioning is relatively negative on the dollar. So you might well see dollar strength. So that will be interesting. That's not going to do this side of the game any favours. But equities have been sort of rolling over, just sub their highs. I think they're going to be probably in pause mode. They're going to wait until this Fed meeting, and then we're going to get a big pump in equities. So equities from Wednesday-ish onwards, I think we're looking at that. If the dollar starts to get a bit of a bid as we run into the Fed, gold's likely to come off. Oil is likely to track sideways or maybe even come off. So gold and oil possibly on the down. And then ultimately the key thing will be when equities start charging up again. Will they go back to the old game of pumping the New Zealand dollar as the go-to commodity currency? But we don't think so. We think the New Zealand dollar's cooked, and the AUD is going to take over as the go-to on the up. So that's where we are. If you want more details on the flows, just watch the sister video, the flow cycle video, which for the same period, which we've put out yesterday, and our trades are about 4,700 points up from a peak of 6,500. So there you go. That's where we are. Thanks for watching. See you Monday for the daily review. Thank you very much.